And yeah, testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And well, hello people doing favorite internet retail. Mark Steiner here, and this is the one, the only Alpha Gun podcast. Currently with only one guest, me. I forgot to do the voice, so I sounded at 12. I'm gonna just hear what that sounds like right now. Come on. Stand up, you victors of the nation. Stand up, you wretched of the earth. For justice, witness condemnation. What? Oh. Right now I'm like actually listening to myself. Hello? Never mind, Matt. Never mind. I actually sound better talking like this. Do I sound better actually? I actually sound like I have a deep voice actually. Let's actually show you what I'm seeing right now. Hello. This is what I'm seeing right now. Hello. This is what I'm seeing right now. So, do I sound better? Hello. This is what I'm seeing right now. So, do I sound better? Hello. This is what I'm seeing right now. So, do I sound better? Hello. This is what I'm seeing right now. So, do I sound better? Hello. This is what I'm seeing right now. So, do I sound better? Hello. This is what I'm seeing right now. So, do I sound better? Hello. This is what I'm seeing right now. Resort in Europe, a spectre of communism. All powers of old Europe and alliance to vanquish the spectre. From French radical to from. It's not actually hearing what I sound like. So sounds like actually I could sound like this, and I do actually sound fine, which is good. But like I also sometimes talk like this when I want to talk seriously. So or when I'm in a debate. Does it? I don't sound like 12. When um. Or, Right, enough goofing around. If you didn't notice what I was doing, I was just goofing about. If you want to actually see the original VOD, just go to my live section. No, seriously. So this is how you can go and see my. Here is how. This is my guide to how to find my old streams. Just go to your homepage. Here, I'm right now live. Go there. Playlist. Ta-da! No, live I meant. And yeah, you can see all of them. Don't watch this one because I forgot to put the audio on. But yeah, so right now I only have stuff doing Wikipedia articles, but I'm soon gonna start an Alphagram podcast, which is gonna be based. Yeah, so yeah. I don't know what to do now. Anyway, here's all the people I subscribe to. I should probably unsubscribe to him. Unsubscribe. Yeah. Oh, but this guy does amazing videos, history videos. If you like to see them, amazing videos. So just amazing, just amazing. I like his this video. I like this video. Extremely informative. Let's how about we watch it together?
Media. That's already sounding like socialism. But
He sounds 12. Love this boy.
History YouTuber who sometimes talks about subjects apart from history. And when he does so, he often gets them wrong. In previous videos, I've shown that Tick has a habit of inserting specific words into his quotations of sources which didn't contain them, and subtly.
Link to the video, the actual video, in the description. Chat. Yes, I'm making like laser react content. But like I need to. I made some videos about let's go full design tool on this. Right, I'm not watching the entire video with you guys, so you could want to. I'm not gonna add too much to this video. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna do too much hard to it. Here's the content. I think I'm a bob. Just not gonna cover the entire video. I'm gonna skip to the best part though. So I'm gonna skip to the best part. Word salad. Let's see.
Tick's worst word salad. Here's an example of where Tick's method of equivocation leads to at its absolute worst. At about 15 minutes into his video, he says, quote, if you're a Christian, let's say, and you think that God is above us all, then you would say that God isn't a man or a woman.
True.
He's neither, because God is everything and nothing all at once, so he's above the concept of gender. Well, if you believe in a trans God, in order for you to be one with God, perhaps you must also transcend gender. Perhaps you should also not be a man or a woman. Perhaps you shouldn't be a race or a gender or a class. Your God is trans, so you should be too, end quote.
Trans Christianity, mate.
Hopefully, you will have noted Tick's repeated equivocation of words. He talks about God being, quote, above the concept of gender, end quote, then replaces the word above with the word trans, which does not mean above in this context. Then he suggests, quote, in order for you to be one with God, perhaps you must also transcend gender, end quote, which is, of course, nothing like anything Christians believe, and certainly nothing like anything we find in the New Testament. He's just making it up by playing with words. In case we're missing the implication of the use of the phrase transcend gender, he states explicitly, quote, perhaps you should also not be a man or a woman, end quote, followed by, quote, perhaps you shouldn't be a race or a gender or a class. Your God is trans, so you should be too, end quote. It's entirely clear what trans is supposed to mean here. Tick then tells us, quote, and it's that logic that runs at the heart of Gnosticism. Transhumanism is little more than an attempt to be one with God, end quote. And now he's moved to another word just because it shares the prefix trans. Anyone remotely familiar with transhumanism will be aware that it is nothing to do with being one with God. It's an entirely secular philosophical concept involving little more than the idea of humans democratizing technology so as to enable people to improve their physical and mental condition, overcome any of their current frailties, and consequently enjoy a better quality of life. Transhumanism includes scientific advances such as the invention of anesthetic, so people can be made temporarily unconscious and insensitive to pain while major operations are performed, which is not only incredibly mundane and non-spiritual, but very far removed from the idea of becoming one with God. Rather, it's about the very down-to-earth idea of improving quality of life instead of lying screaming under a knife. Tick then clarifies his comments on the so-called trans God somewhat, saying, quote, by the way, I'm not saying that the Christian God is trans, nor am I saying that you should be trans. What I'm trying to get across to you is the concept at the heart of this. If you think God is trans, you will be too. That shouldn't be an unfathomable concept to a Christian, end quote. As a Christian myself, I find it completely unfathomable. Not only because Tick has failed to define any meaningful way in which God could be considered trans, but also because he has failed to explain why any Christian would want to be trans